With GTA 6 set to release in May of next year, I want to have a full understanding of the characters that Rockstar has shared with us. Last week, we looked at the other main protagonist, Jason Duvall. If you want a better understanding of him, the link will be in the description. He is an ex-military, middle-aged drug runner who lives in the Leonida Keys. Today, I want to break down an even more interesting character in my opinion, Lucia Caminos. What makes her so much interesting, you say? Well, unlike Jason, Lucia actually has connections to older GTA games, which I will talk about later. But this already makes her a character of interest. And the game isn't even out for another year, which is incredible. Anyway, let's break down the character of Lucia Caminos. Who is Lucia? Lucia is a middle-aged woman who lives in Vice City. Unlike Jason, we don't know exactly where she lives on the map. If we take a look at the trailer though, it does look like she's living with Jason at that moment in time. There's other parts of the trailer where it looks like they're living in a completely different location. Lucia grew up in Liberty City with her mom and dad. It's unclear if she has siblings. Lucia is clearly a tough woman. Her father taught Lucia how to fight as soon as she could walk. Unfortunately though, fighting for her family landed her in the Leonida Penitentiary. Now we need to speculate a little bit here. She grew up in Liberty City. We don't know when she actually moved to Vice City, but she must have if she ended up in the Leonida Penitentiary. Or maybe not. Maybe she had to be moved there because like she's so dangerous or something like that. Maybe like I don't know how the prison system works. Maybe her family still live in Liberty City. That would be very interesting. Eventually she gets out of prison. It's mentioned that sheer luck got her out. Absolutely no idea what that could mean. But when she gets out, Jason is waiting for her. So that means she must have met him before she went to prison. Once out of prison, she then moves in with Jason. And we also see her doing community service. Clearly, she didn't learn her lesson. Because when an easy score goes wrong, they find themselves on the darkest side of the sunniest place in America. In my opinion though, I think Rockstar are hiding something with Lucia. There's absolutely no way she ended up in prison then started doing heists with Jason. That's fucking stupid. She has an ankle monitor around her leg for a lot of the trailer, and it completely counteracts the website when it says only smart moves from here. That's a fantastic idea, Lucia. Okay, I just got out of prison. Let's go and kill some people and get some money in a heist with an ankle monitor on. They'll never see that one coming. So yeah, I'm sure they're not telling us something, but that is Lucia Caminos in a nutshell. What we can gather, she spent some time in Liberty City. I don't know if she grew up there per se, but she's definitely spent some time there. Her dad has been teaching her to fight ever since she was young. Then fighting for her family got her arrested. She goes to Vice City prison, meets Jason somewhere in between that, then moves in with Jason when she gets out. That's all we know. Let's break down the character. I'm going to take a guess and say that she's from Latin America. Her appearance suggests that she's physically active, just like Jason. Probably because she's been fighting all of her life. What kind of person is Lucia Caminos? Here's a clip of her blowing up 3 police vehicles with a grenade launcher. Nah, I'm messing, but look, let's look at the facts. She's realistically got a hot streak in her. Getting into fights, going to prison, blowing up law enforcement with a grenade launcher. She could be considered very brave or very stupid. I've got the feeling that she's outgoing. We get a glimpse in trailer 1 that she could be some sort of influencer. With the heavy emphasis on the social media, you can see here that Jason's recording her when she's on top of a car, which reinforces that she is an extrovert. It could be the case that Jason is actually the shy type, while Lucia is much more outgoing. That could make a very interesting dynamic between the two. What is Lucia's motivation? Now, I think this is a fantastic question because we know she's up to something. A life with Jason could be her way out, and Lucia's committed to her plan no matter what it takes. So we know there definitely is a motivation in this story. Unlike Jason, we basically had to speculate everything. Here, we know she's up to something. We just don't know exactly what it is yet. If I were to speculate, she could be talking about the criminal conspiracy that they seem to be trapped in. Maybe she's involved with a gang or some sort of criminal organization and she wants out of it. We know Jason is involved with drug trafficking, so you know it's not a reach to say that she's also involved with criminals. It could be a lot more simple than that though. Maybe a life with Jason could just mean that she wants a simple life. She wants to leave like all the criminal stuff behind her and just move on. Who is Lucia close to? This is a bit tricky. From the trailer and the screenshots, we know Jason has a couple of friends that we talked about, like Brian and Cal. Lucia doesn't really have much we can go off of. Like, it's clear she's very close to her parents because she's mentioned it. Of course, she's close to Jason. She is with Cal in this scene, but I think that's more of Jason's friend, if you get me. And I don't see many people talking about this woman here, but she could definitely be close to Lucia. She's clearly engaging with them here anyway. We are clutching at straws here, but I think that's her in the middle of the heist with Raoul. But we literally have no information on that relationship. This is just a bit of speculation, but I'm guessing her prison buddies are going to play a part in the story, like even a small part or maybe even a big part. But I think she could be close to those people too. What's Lucia's role in the story? I think the entire story is going to revolve around her. It's kind of like in GTA 5 with the 3 protagonists: Michael, Trevor, and Franklin. They all play an equal role, but the story mostly revolves around Michael, if you get what I'm coming from. Mostly because of his past and because of his time in the FIB. It all kind of revolves around him, you know. It starts with his past, and then Trevor goes to find Michael, and then Franklin works for Michael. It kind of all just spins around him. But all the characters do play an equal role. I feel it's going to be the exact same here. My final question is, what does Lucia represent? I feel that Lucia is very determined. She clearly has her eyes set on a plan, and she's just going through with it. Lucia is committed to her plan no matter what it takes. Fairly self-explanatory there. She also says in trailer 2,
trust me, this place is just the start for us.
This shows that she has a plan of some kind. This is only the beginning, meaning she got a lot more planned. At the end of trailer 1, it's her that asks for trust, which could mean she wants him to trust her and her plan. Lucia is prepared to take matters into her own hands, once again solidifying this plan that she's trying to follow. So, in my humble opinion, Lucia's character represents determination. That is my character breakdown of Lucia Caminos. I hope you enjoyed. I really hope you learned something. Next week, we're going to take a look at Cal and Brian. We're going to do those two together because we don't have enough information to warrant 2 separate videos. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe. Have a good day. Goodbye.